My hair looks crazy as hell and I'm not fixing it. Welcome back, you guys. I have decided to add to my Mac Mini setup by getting, I'm gonna have to flip this video. Why don't I just flip it already? The main reason why I flip my camera anyway is because you know how when you flip it, you look uglier? Is it like really a thing? Like asking for a friend. Don't you feel like when you flip the camera the other way, your face looks uglier? Like, I feel like I don't have a symmetrical face. Like, my face does not look proportional. Like, probably one side of my face is a bit more crooked than the other, but I'm not about to roast myself and dig too much into myself. I'm not gonna project my insecurities onto y'all. I'm just here so y'all could see the text on the box properly. And so we are going to unbox this mechanical keyboard that I stumbled across on Amazon because I wanted to fix this insignia, not necessarily fix, but replace this insignia keyboard that I had all this time. It's basic and it served its purpose. It's a basic Bluetooth keyboard that does run on AAA batteries. And I mean, it works. I just know how mechanical keyboards feel like. I actually was texting my friend about which keyboard that I should get earlier this morning. And luckily, this came the same day. This has Amazon Prime same day shipping. So I'm really happy about that too. But as we're messaging each other, she was talking about a creamy keyboard and how that was like a trend on TikTok. And I was like, what is a creamy keyboard? Like, creamy keyboard? That kind of sounds disturbing. If you know why that would be disturbing, but I'm not gonna go too much into depth about that. But she was like, yeah, on TikTok there's a trend about creamy keyboards. I just know the feel of a mechanical keyboard because I played around with them. And they have an enjoyable experience as opposed to your scissor mechanism keyboard. Anything that you've been accustomed to in the past, it's just a far superior experience. But this is the F99 Pro by AULA. Am I saying it right? AULA? AULA. As of recording this video, I did get it for $72.81. This keyboard supports Bluetooth 5.0, USB-C, and 2.4 gigahertz wirelessly. I'm really excited about the wired option just in case I do want to plug it in and not run down the battery. But even the battery is 8,000 milliamps, which is crazy to me. But then again, also it is a backlit keyboard, so I am wondering how long this will ultimately last. Anything beats having a keyboard run off of AAA batteries. That is seriously such an old concept. Aren't lithium polymer and lithium ion batteries so cheap to make anyway? I fucking ripped the packaging. I don't like doing that to boxes. Even if I'm not keeping them, I don't like doing that. It comes with an instruction manual. It looks like you can adjust things like the brightness of the keys, the lighting effect for the keys. It has different combinations for, I guess, the interface. It has different key combinations for the operating system that you're using. Don't know how this will come into play. It has the instructions on the method that you will be using to connect it to your computer. Great documentation, I guess. Hopefully this isn't too complicated to set up. I'm probably gonna need a tripod of some sort, so like y'all could actually get different views of me unboxing this, but nothing special. This is exactly how it was presented in the box. Documentation on top. This is also another product manual. So I'm guessing that was like the quick start guide and this is the actual manual. It's available in English, Espanol, Italian, France, Portuguese, Indonesia, amongst other languages. That off to the side. Gonna pop off this transparent lid, which is also covered by some plastic, a plastic bag. We're gonna go ahead and slip this out. Ooh, look at that. I got this specific key combo because look at that. Look at the keys underneath, but look at the front of the keyboard. Like, isn't this so cunt? I just can't even explain. Like, I'm sorry. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. Now I see why they say creamy keyboard, because this shit here, oh man. I need to take some typing classes. I need to improve my words per minute at this rate. I need to unbox more stuff because this is just like the fascination. And then of course they said that the USB portion is gonna always be in here. Personally, oh no. Is this magnetic? It's magnetic. It's magnetic, but it feels flimsy. Like, it feels like if you were taking this on the go, which, I mean, granted, you're not really gonna ever be doing that. But, what am I saying? You're never gonna do it. You probably will. I don't know y'all's lifestyle, but if y'all are on the go, then, you know, this kind of makes me skeptical. I feel like it will easily just slip out. But in my case scenario, I'm not gonna use this because I don't have regular USB ports on the Mac Mini. I just don't. I have USB-C, which this does have wired Type-C, and that's what I'm primarily going to be using. This is gonna be your switch for you to, of course, switch to like the various modes that you intend on using the keyboard with. As I slid it, it already started cutting on and stuff. So I think that's pretty dope. I'm gonna aim to use this wired for the most part because I don't want to just be running down the battery all the time. You have your little kickstands to raise your keys up and have your keyboard elevated. That's a nice touch. Thank you for that. But even the overall form factor of the keyboard, I definitely appreciate the aesthetic. Like, I feel like this is premium in my hand. This outer shell is plastic, but it still has like a premium feel to it. That's just like the best way that I could describe it. It feels very premium. I'm obsessed with this click. I can't say any other way other than I'm obsessed with the click. What other documentation do we have? You also have, this is to remove the keys. This is the tool to remove the keys. So we have this as well. The only reason I would use this is to clean the keys out if I do ever get any debris inside the crevices of the keys. So I'm gonna hang on to this very tight. These are some extra mechanisms. I'm guessing if one of the keys were to ever go faulty, these are the switches that you can just put in place. I'm new to the mechanical keyboard gang, so please, like, just excuse me. You get a USB-C to USB-A cable. I would say how disappointing, but there are some people who still luckily have regular USB-A ports on their computer. So I guess, thank you actually. Let me not be ungrateful. First world problems, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna put all of this back together. Only thing that I will refer to is this little guide and see how we could set this up. Okay, so this is what happens when you plug the keyboard in via USB-C. And for me, underneath this, because I'm not about to go back here, y'all already seen what was back here in the unboxing video. When I plug it in, this is USB-C to USB-C. We're gonna go ahead and, bitch. Oh my God, doing this one-handed is crazy. Keyboard assistant pops up. And that was the lighting sequence. I like this. Yeah, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is like absolutely incredible. But keyboard assistant does pop up and it says your BY Tech device cannot be identified and will not be usable until it is identified. If your keyboard is working properly and you have an additional USB input device connected on your computer that is not a keyboard, you may quit this application. Well, we want the keyboard to work, so we're going to continue. Identifying your keyboard. Press the key immediately to the right of the shift key on the left side of the keyboard. Press the key only once and do not hold down. So this was basically like when I first set up the Mac with the Bluetooth keyboard, but in this case, it's going to be wired. So it says immediately to the right of the shift key. That's going to be Z. Immediately to the left of the shift key on the right side of the keyboard. So this is shift, right? This is, okay. All right. Am I going to say US, Japan, or international? Which one do y'all think I should pick? Let me know down below in the comments, since I don't have no common sense. This is a nice addition, is the fact that I can already control my volume with the knob. Okay, I'm back, guys. I don't even know where I left off at. I could easily just tell y'all, oh my God, it's just a keyboard. Like, what else is there to take away from it? But it has actually been a monumental part of me using this computer. Like, totally, if this is your first mechanical keyboard, you will not be disappointed in any regard. This is probably gonna be a better view. How are we liking this view, guys? Isn't this much better? Now you get to actually engage with me and I get to make it as natural as possible and shit. But the review of the Mac Mini is gonna be coming soon. I wanted to do like a week or 2 weeks of use, but to be honest, I've just been going to work and coming back home. So like, I really haven't been on this computer as much as I even wanted to be. Like, don't get me wrong, I use it every single chance that I do get, but when you are occupied by your job, I be needing sleep. I shouldn't be staying up. Matter of fact, it's 7:16. I have like 3 more hours till I go to sleep. I'll be lucky if I even get to edit this video tonight. But that's not what I was trying to talk to y'all about. I was trying to get into this manual that we have here. When you do get the keyboard out of the box, it does have an operating system mode switching, which means that certain keys are mapped out according to the operating system that you're using. I think it comes with the Windows setting by default. That should be what majority of people are using to play their games. No bias towards Mac gamers, by the way. If you're a Mac gamer, we totally welcome you to the club. So you're not stuck scrambling, trying to bring up Spotlight with Alt spacebar and it's really Windows spacebar. You do have different lighting effects. You can adjust your brightness according to how bright or how dim you want it to be, of course. These are the different colors that you can switch it to. I think this is typically the color that was introduced with the MacBook when they started to have backlight keys and everybody else followed. So I just wanted the same thing for my desktop keyboard, something that the Magic keyboard doesn't provide you, by the way. Those were the colors. I didn't show you the lighting effects that you can do. That's nice. It's like a fade in, fade out lighting type of thing going on with this. Let's try to switch this again. Pretty colors. Ooh la la. Ooh, mommy. Oh, this one is like a, when you hit a certain row of the keyboard, it just starts lighting up for whatever that you're doing. Hopefully this don't activate any shit on here. Shit, what was the function key again? Was this the function key? This is the function key, okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is kind of like just a random one, to be honest. I'll take it though. Still looks kind of cool. So same thing that we saw before, but it kind of distributes the lighting in other areas of the keyboard. Okay, cool. Which one's this one? I guess this one lights up. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So again, this is another one that as you type, it just kind of does its own little thing. Cool. This is like a snake type of lighting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so like, this is not the reason why I got this keyboard if it's not obvious. Like, yeah, I like the fact that it has some personality to it, but I feel like this will be more distracting more than productive or action-packed. I kind of like this one. This one's doing something, I guess. And then this one lights up like every individual key that you press, but the keyboard itself is dim in the other regions. I feel like I've seen this one already. This one only illuminates the arrow keys. Like if you're playing like an action game or something, it only eliminates WASD and the arrow keys. So I guess that's for like gameplay mode if you wanna only have those keys illuminated. And this is just off, so no lighting whatsoever. And then back to square one, plain Jane. Just how I like it. I think the function B key is going to tell you your battery life. This is your LED indicator. So mine is fully charged, as it should be, because it's been plugged in all day, every day. And I plan to kind of keep it like that because I feel like it works better anyway when it's wired. That wasn't originally what I was going for though. I was going for a keyboard setup that was purely wireless, but the thing is, why would that bother me if I'm gonna be at my desk majority of the time? It really shouldn't. But it is nice to know that any time that I do wanna, you know, just for any reason have some freedom, I can unplug this and Bluetooth into it, which I have already tested out the Bluetooth functionality, and it does work quite well on this Mac. That being said, I'm not gonna leave it plugged in all the time because I don't want the battery to degrade and even inflate if this is a lithium polymer battery that's built into it. If you know, you know. That's just a scary thought. I hope that never happens to this keyboard. This is too beautiful for shit like that to be happening to it. Honestly, guys, I'm not about to go through all this shit. I'm sorry. This was just an unboxing and setup video. If you are watching this video because you needed to see something specific that this keyboard does, leave a comment down below. I promise I will be really fast in terms of my response and get back to you and tell you if it does do it or not. But I'm pretty sure that majority of reviewers have you covered already. For me, this shit works. This shit works and it does exactly what I needed to do. What else can I want from it? I don't really know. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning in and happy first day of the month. I wish you success in anything that you plan to do. Bye.